So we're actually now walking finally to the gate, I guess. Wait, right, yeah, to the plane. So, woo, y'all
almost didn't make it, but God.
Between trying to get food, we thought we would have a lot more time, but we're so excited. Learning lots of big travel tips.
We thought we were gonna get through without our passports, so.
And we didn't realize that in JFK you have to go through security for each terminal. So all these lessons.
Long story short, don't book the last flight.
And first stop, Bangkok.
Yes.
Security was interesting here. We're just going to go find our gate now and then freshen up a little bit before our flight at 8 to Bangkok. So pretty. Their gates are so pretty.
It's time. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like, look at this. We have some raggedy old hallway. Just going in there.
It'd be like a temporary building.
Yeah.
Wow. Bangkok bound.
We were just saying, like, we really don't even feel jet lagged. Like, the way that you leave New York kind of works out perfectly. You sleep through the night and you get here in the morning, so you just feel like it's morning time. And knock on wood. And be like, knock.
We're gonna crash
tonight. But.
Yeah, and we both slept probably like 10 hours.
Really
like 8 to 10, which is like more than I usually get anyway. So look how pretty.
Yeah, look at we already said we're about to be full-on tourists this entire trip. Like, we already looked the part, we're gonna match the part.
Alright, hey y'all. So after we made it through airport security, we decided to take the airport railing station to our hostel, which was in the city center of Bangkok. This cost about 200 baht, which is less than 10 American dollars for both of us, and it was about an hour and a half, I would say, in total with all of the different transfers, which is 3 that you have to make from the link station to the actual kind of more public transit. But this really did give us an opportunity to just experience the culture, especially the public transit into and out of Bangkok. So I would definitely recommend doing this. But just be aware that you might need to ask people for help. And this also got us more comfortable with doing that throughout the trip.
Alright, so we finally made it to our first hostel. So the fun thing about this trip is we're staying in like a couple of different types of accommodations or lodging. So the first 2 nights we're staying in a hostel, second 2 nights in an Airbnb, and then the rest of the nights resort. Yeah. So here is kind of just like the lobby area. How cute! I think it's cute to have a Christmas tree.
So cute.
Feels like at home. When we came in, we were asked to take our shoes off, and they provide you with shoes. And these were things that we were pretty much expecting out of coming to just Thailand, and then also like the resort. Oh yeah, and then they have a safe place for your sneakers. Hopefully nobody jacks them. No, I'm kidding. If they do, it's alright. Yeah. So now we're going to head out. It is about 3 p.m. Thailand time. So we're gonna head out. We were gonna do like the weekend market and everything today, but honestly, if you do come, yeah, if you are just heading out to try to find a good food, a good lunch. Our main mission or goal for today is to go to this sky bar at sunset, and so we want to stay around the area. We're staying like across the street from it.
Intentionally.
So, yeah, intentionally. So instead of going to like the weekend market, which we wanted to go to today, we're gonna go ahead and just go
somewhere nearby.
Yeah, and just like tour around the area, because I think that's also nice to know like what's close to where you're staying.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know where we end up, and we'll also take you along the journey with us, because you are always welcome to sojourn with sisters. we found a cute little place called Dazzle, which we of course will link somewhere here, as we always do with our second travel vlog, always. But we walked kind of up and down the street to kind of see if there were any of like the street vendors or anything else that we wanted. This is, yeah, we're kind of like tired from traveling, so this is like, we just wanted some AC, but still wanted something like authentic Thai, so we will see what we get.
I can't tell how authentic it's gonna
Yeah, so our plan today is
AC.
Yeah, there's AC and there's hot water. So we're going to eat this, and then we'll probably maybe like head back to the hotel after getting like Starbucks or like maybe like an actual like Thai coffee, and then rest until sunset, which isn't gonna be very long, and then head to the rooftop bar. So we will show y'all our food. All right, our first dish has arrived. What is it? It's like
Korean honey chicken.
Yeah, so obviously it's a little bit more Americanized, but we wanted something that would be heavy enough for our tummies. Very good. I've been flying for like 30 hours.
I'm not eating. Oh yeah, we opted to not eat the big meals on the plane.
We'll insert photos of like
What we got instead.
yeah, we got like the breakfast options because they were just with the like yogurt and fruit.
Which worked out well. We ate before we got on the plane.
And I'm sure the other meals were fine. It's just
Why chance it? I don't know if I would eat big on any.
I'll try and find a picture of like what airline you fly, like China Southern, what they typically would offer. I mean, one of them was really nice. They even offered it on like a 2-hour flight. They offered like a full meal. The rest of our food came.
Yes.
We got
sharing for you.
Yeah, we are. We got. I'll just pick y'all up. I'll show y'all the array. A shrimp pad thai. A side of rice that I took into. And then just like some veggies. And so we are sharing per usual, which is actually really good in Thailand because that's from what we were told the norm. So typically you'll go and the whole table will just order a bunch of food and you won't share.
Yeah, but I mean, this portion size is pretty sizable.
Yeah, we definitely probably won't eat all this. But we'll let y'all know how it tastes. Alright, so obviously we're the first ones out of the hostel. It's 5:50 in the morning. Alright, we're actually very awake. Here we are.
Because we went to sleep
At 8 p.m.
Okay, so we finally made it to
the meeting point.
the meeting point for where we're going to take our tour today. And on the way, we had to stop and try some coffee. So we're gonna try it. There were a couple of like different like cafes we could have stopped at, but we were in a rush. They're like Capri Suns for coffee. Kind of. We stopped at Starbucks yesterday, so we were like today let's get something.
Number 5, number 6, number 7.
Oh, it's pretty good.
We have biggest banana. You share everyone. You can give your friends. Oh, very good, huh? Thai banana.
Ooh, Thai banana. Alright, so we made a pit stop after we got on the bus, and so we're trying this place called Pearly Tea. I've never actually had this type of tea before, so super excited. Yeah, we got some like honey lemon type thing.
We needed to get money this morning, or I really wanted to. I was getting anxiety about it, so I made Mackenzie stop, even though I know she
Anxiety was minor.
was not.
Stop in the dark.
I mean, she made us stop for coffee that wasn't even coffee.
Okay, we're going to a tourist spot that we're definitely gonna have. But that goes to say,
We'll have a poll to see
travel
whether you think
strengthens your sisterhood.
whether you think you should travel without cash or you think you should have cash.
Probably always good. It's just go ahead and say
said, but again, it was 5 a.m. It was dark and we stopped at 18.
And everything worked out fine because we ended up going to a pit stop that has. Thank you.
And this is what we ended up getting. Thank you.
And I know they have these in the States. We just haven't had them. Fresh, very good.
Has like a little bit of like a spritzer or something in it.
Yeah.
It's very fresh, very good.
That's good. All right. Now back to the bus. We're going to try to break our bills into smaller by getting orange juice because these ATMs keep giving us like 1,000 and we won't be able to bargain at the floating market. We went to the store to break our big bills from the ATM and to take our emergency. So I decided to get this like mango passion fruit juice instead of orange juice that I was gonna get because I felt like it was better to get something Thai that we can't usually get. Mackenzie just got fresh orange juice, so still a treat.
We're at the train station.
Waiting on the train.
Yes, waiting on the train. It's like we're waiting for the train now, which will take us to the train market. Yeah, and then we'll go to the train market for the floating market.
Try something. All the sleeves. So we're going from the railroad station to the floating market now. Guys, this is so much. I think we could spend, easily another hour here.
And it's super cool because you can tell like there's produce and stuff, so locals actually shop here. It's not really just a tourist spot.
Exactly. I'm trying to show you guys more of like behind us. Did you like it overall?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like you said, I think if you do come here and you're super interested,
Do you want to spend longer?
you probably do want to come.
Yeah, basically what we did is like there's no time to shop here.
Yeah, I kind of like stop, look around. I guess if you know exactly
What you want.
you have coins ready. But
In your
you
bag.
see this.
You had to dig in there.
So we don't always have the coinage.
Yeah.
And
You guys are so pretty.
yeah. It was super fun to just experience in general.
And we almost didn't do this one because you can go
Yeah.
straight to the floating market.
But I'm happy we did. And there's more markets in like Krabi and Phuket where we're going next. So we're not like super concerned about getting
Everything
things that-
right now. But it's still a super cool experience. And now we're off to the floating market.
The floating market too. We made it. This is one of like probably the most exciting things we were looking forward to.
Come here. This is the center of floating market. You see center of floating market. You can see all the people sell everything on the board. You can see now they say everything on the road is lifestyle of the floating market.
So we just made it inside of the floating market, essentially. So now we will look at all the things that they have to offer. This is kind of, I guess, on land. So we will show y'all what we are seeing as we see it.
There's so many cute things already.
Yeah, I know. We are like and we said we wasn't going to shop that much, but the dresses, like the sundresses, are beautiful here. Say hey, Kayla. Enough with the waves. Some cute matching outfits, which y'all will for sure see. Kayla is thinking about getting this little top right now. That's super cute. We'll just try to be mindful of like bargaining and like asking, and like you have to like basically like if you ask about it, they're gonna hound you for it. So then make sure you actually really want it. That's super cute. We got something to wear to the temple. See? I guess Kayla decided not to get it.
Making me feel pressure.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I was just saying, like, if you ask about something, too, it's right here again. So you always have to ask like multiple times, and then just be feeling comfortable to walk away if you don't want it, which Kayla is clearly struggling with currently. Oh, let me not leave her back here by herself. Hold on. Okay, update. Never mind. She found it for her deal of 200 baht. It's actually very, very beautiful because it's crochet. Okay. So we decided to sit and eat for a while because we have some time and we're kind of hungry. So this time we went with spring roll
And mango and sticky rice.
Yeah, sticky rice. I think we have one more coming, I think.
And pineapple fried rice.
Look at how freaking big this is. We were planning to share. I didn't realize it was going to be this big. Very good. I like it too. Alright, so we did not film most of it, but we just went to the Grand Palace. It was beautiful. We didn't actually go in because we were late, so I think it's something that you would definitely want to go. If y'all can even hear us, it's something that you would definitely want to go to during the daytime.
Hello, what the?
If you guys are wondering why people say Bangkok is a lot and it's really extra, this is exactly why people have been yelling at us all day.
And I think that's just like the tourist culture. So you come prepared for it. But we'll enter.
We've done pretty well. It's actually pretty bearable. But when there's like hubs with tourists and people yelling, it can't get
just a little over, like stimulation. What is it like? Just overload, stimulation overload, whatever. So we will insert. Oh my god. I think you get out here like this way. Woo! Lord Jesus, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. So we will insert like photos that we took from inside and outside of the palace.
It was beautiful.
Here.
I can't wait to see more temples where we can actually experience more and appreciate what we're experiencing. This one was a little bit rushed, but
it was.
I'm happy we made it. We were tired from our day tour this morning and pushed ourselves. So
but keep our matching. Y'all gonna see these somewhere else. Who do you know? But no, that was a fun thing that we wanted to do. And we actually picked these up at
the floating market
earlier. So they're pretty comfortable. Yeah. We did have to cover them to go into the temple because you require modesty.
And not only can you do you need a shawl, you actually have to have
like none of your shoulders or anything like that.
So with my shawl, I just had it over, like kind of like a scarf. And the guy was like, "You thought it was?" Yeah. So thankfully, the shawl I ordered had sleeves, where it was like a sweater
almost.
On,
and they let her through.
But it's a close call, and that's what I learned from watching the vlog.
Yeah.
So very important to come prepared because we will not be back tomorrow.
We're looking forward to just getting to the airport and heading to Phuket. We'll see y'all in between. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm clearly not in Thailand. I am back home in North Carolina without Kayla, unfortunately. But I just wanted to get on here and kind of quickly sum up what we thought about Bangkok. As you can kind of see in the end of the video, we became very overwhelmed very quickly. There is a lot going on. It's super fast paced. And so that kind of got overwhelming and just like over the top for us in our own opinion. And so as you'll see in the next vlog, when we actually got to Krabi and Phuket, it was just a more tropical, of course it's an island vibe, and so it's just more beachy vacation and just much more our pace. So that's just to say Bangkok for us is not a destination we'll probably travel to again. But no offense towards anybody from there or people who do love it, it just was not for Kayla and I personally. But let us know if you have been, or if that's what you would have expected of Bangkok. We knew it was going to be busy, but we did not expect it to just be so much like touristy, like all up in your face, just like little things like that. We went through a couple of like difficult taxi drivers. They try and scam you a lot, and like that's what happened to us. And so I'm not gonna say like Thailand people or Bangkok people try to scam you, but in our opinion, in our experience, we just experienced a lot of people trying to scam us, trying to get us go just different tourist locations that we weren't trying to go. And so all of that, even just within like the 48 hours that we were there, just was draining. But let us know your experiences, and then also other places that we should travel to in Asia should the time come.